Hello everyone, I'm Navarp, and we're going to be playing One Night at Flumpty's 3. We've already finished the first two games on both normal and hard-boiled mode, and I believe that this is the final installment. Of course, this is in the fanverse, so there will be another one after that, I believe. I don't remember if it was just a remaster or another game, but regardless, let's just get right into it. Survive until 6 a.m.
Hiya, best friend. Wouldn't you know it, after all this time, you still haven't survived until 6 a.m. But if you ever do, I'll finally let you leave. Until then, friends, let's play.
Interesting. You have a limited camera flashes. You have some sort of furnace. It appears that's heating us up, so I guess we'll stay nearby that. We appear to be in some sort of icy place, which makes me almost think of a mountain. Let's check the camera system. So we've got this, a furnace type thing, a grave type thing, the owl choked on a urinal. Hi, Blam. Some sort of fire thing, hole. Wow, everywhere else is practically on fire. Aside from this, this is an art gallery. I see Gunk Fuss here. And a vent. I also notice that we are starting to shake when we're at low temperatures. I'm not sure exactly what this camera is all about. It also appears as though our doors have no way to close them, so I'm assuming the camera is how we get rid of them? I'm not entirely sure. Have they really all become light sensitive? Yep. Yes, they have. Okay. It's already 1 a.m. This almost feels shorter so far, but I don't know if that's just because I'm seeing new things now, or if it has an actual reason, and it's just shorter. Where's Gunk Fuss headed to? Alright, we've got the red man in this room. Okay. And our eye cracked like an egg. No flash photography. That makes sense. So we don't flash Gunk Fuss. Hence why it said no flash photography on his thing. So I'm assuming we either look away or just don't flash.
Hiya.
Interesting. It's weird having a very limited way of being able to use your camera. I can't tell if everything else is on fire and it's just hell here. Mostly because of this room. Kinda this room. I can't tell if... I think that's gold, actually. But this room makes me also think... This kind of looks like an egg with horns. But this room looks like it's on fire. This room, not as much. This one, gold art. And then there's the other fire one here. I'm not sure why they're trying to come to us. It might just be to cool down, but at the same time, Blam was at the furnace. I'm not sure why I'm thinking into this so much for, you know, something that's basically just a joke game. What is that? You know, for a joke game, the quality certainly just turns up every game.
Bark, 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 bark.
We have the dog, of course. Yep, we always have to have something to honk. And of course, he gets his fancy suit stuff when he's about to reach the door. As expected by now. That clown looks so insanely depressed. All of these clowns look depressed. Jeez. Look at his grin. Alright. We go back. Okay, here's Gugfuss. He's about to come in. What do I do about you? I know you're there. Okay, we're good. That was literally just it. Don't flash him. Now, question is, how does Red Man work? Because he's right here. Is there anyone else? I feel like something's going to emerge from there. Maybe from the side here. Maybe the owl will, like, climb up out of the dirt buried. Stay away. This room changed. Oh, do we have to stay away from the furnace? Oh! He was in our furnace, it appears. Okay, so Red Man will apparently show on a camera, and I guess we can't check wherever that is. I can't tell if that is going to be him in the vents all the time. Okay. Is that the beaver? He appears to be going into the vents. We're gonna heat up. Okay, I'm gonna wait till the beaver's actually just straight up gone before I do anything. I'm gonna heat up first. Alright, now flash. Okay, the owl's face was merged into that. Looks like we won't be having an owl. What would you call that? Stay away from the furnace. It's almost time for Blam. 2 a.m. Alright. Ooh. Okay, we had to be quick on that one. They really don't want to show his face. It's like it's meant to just be kept as a surprise until you're either inevitably jump scared or you have to flash him. That's kind of cool. He's definitely a more menacing character. After we beat Hardboiled in this, I'm not quite sure what we'll play after. It could be another FNAF game. Who knows? Or, I don't know. We could try continuing Doors. I should probably flash. Nope. Okay. Apparently, okay. Now we do. We could either do the Doors modifier stuff, or I don't know. We'll have to see. It's almost time for Blam. I'm surprised we haven't seen a Flumpty yet. I mean, maybe that thing on the wall could be him. I'm just trying to check for anyone new that appears. You know what? First I thought only having 20 was going to be a problem, but the more I'm getting into this, I see that 20 is almost too much. I think it might be tighter when it comes around to hard-boiled mode, but for the base difficulty, we are fine in terms of how many flashes we get. Hi. Oh, he is a fatty. There's Eyesore. Not sure where he appears on the camera, but he sure as hell is there. He takes 2 flashes to go away, which again isn't a big issue right now, but could end up being an issue later on when we Have to get rid of him more frequently. I didn't see him appear on the camera, though. Isn't that Golden Flumpty? Aren't you meant to be, like, disappearing when I look at you? Or, I guess, stop looking at you and then look back, but okay. There he is. There's the man of the hour. It's 4 a.m. Okay, he's now into the form of this rock. Oh! He took away my warmth from what it looks like. He's like the Phantom animatronics. Ah, Red Man. I do like this game over screen, though. You should have stayed away. Yep. Okay, so Golden Flumpty, I suppose you just can't close your camera when you're looking at him? I'm not quite sure how that, how all that works. We got close there, that's for sure. I don't think this will be a long video. We might dip our toes into hard-boiled mode after we beat the base one, just like last time. But that was interesting. I still don't know why this is here. I guess that could just be symbolism for the furnace. It really looks egg-shaped, so I guess I would have thought something would have came out of there that was egg-shaped. It's interesting how we have two characters that are more hidey. You have Gunkfuss, who hides kind of on this, if you will, and gets in the same pose here. And you had Golden Flumpty. I'm assuming that's who it was. And he formed into that grave, which I find pretty cool. I like it when you actually have to look around for the animatronic, instead of just, this is immediately, blatantly obvious. He is right there. If you don't notice him, I'm gonna take your kidneys type stuff. Get more heat. 12 a.m. More heat, why not? I wonder if in hard-boiled we're gonna have to, like, shovel coal in here? I don't know. It just feels like this is almost too easy. I mean, I get I haven't won and I've died, but things don't seem that complicated. I mean, Eyesore appears in the hallway and you can see it, pretty self-explanatory that you flash him again. Blam, again, that was pretty self-explanatory. This is kind of self-explanatory with this. And also because, no flash photography, but I guess that would take a life to learn. And then over here, he just behaves like Blam, which he's kind of setting the record for what most are going to be like, or what the first thing I'm going to do for them is. And then Red Man is also pretty obvious when you realize that he's there. I mean, I guess if you're not looking, you could get caught off guard there. But generally, this is simplistic, and I like that. I'm just trying to find if there's a place I can see Eyesore. On one extent, I kind of think it's this mask, but at the same time, that looks too much like snot or cobwebs. It's just like how I thought the owl was actually going to be there, when in fact, he's not. Stay away. You can also see the very faint outline of him in there. So who's going to come first? It does appear as though Gunkfuss came. So we're going to get some heat real quick. From what I saw, I'm thinking that Blam can't enter if Gunkfuss is in there, which I really like. I mean, it's a narrow hallway, and it also prevents people from stacking in an unfair way, which generally makes it less RNG related. More heat. Go back to the right. What would you call this? TIG glue? Toy glue? And then you have what appears to be like a cool down furnace or something? I don't know. Let me heat up before Redman takes that option away from me. And then I think... Nope. Okay. Stay away. We're gonna heat up. We're gonna have blam in a moment. Blam. Oh. Blam. There we go. I think, yeah, we're 16 right now. And so that's about 2 per... Okay, a little under 2 per hour. Which, to be fair, I mean, Eyesore hasn't come in yet. You know, I think having Gunkfuss smile like that almost adds more personality to it. Because previously we didn't really know these characters. I mean, they're not really working at a restaurant. From what I know, this is just like an eternal torture method from Flumpty. And this is just the people that he invited to it. I mean, no, that still stays true for Eyesore, because it's just his previous victims cobbled together. But, you know. Okay. Get out of here. Take a bit of heat. Look in here. It's almost time for him to come. Come on in. Okay, heat up a bit more. There's surprisingly some decent tension in this. Alright, he's about to do his funny thing. Stay away. Isn't Redman a guy who, like, didn't he... he either went in lava or drank acid. I think it's went in lava. But he did do that. I don't know if he is another guest, like a previous victim, if you will. Okay, let me check. That is the case. You cannot look away. Make sure to switch your camera. So you just have to be less sloppy, I suppose. I like the fact that the phantom mechanics are kind of tossed in here a bit. You could argue. Best part is, Golden Flumpty isn't all that noticeable too. So you might miss him entirely without knowing. Stay away. Ugh. Thought you were gonna be here. God. Okay. No flash photography. I probably should have waited there for Eyesore to get out of there. We're gonna try again. Mute that call. Alright. Not much really going on. I wish something would come out of this furnace based on how much you heat up, and so you have to kind of stay on the line between being heated up and not. But that'd be like a hard-boiled or like 5 a.m. type thing. What is this? It kind of reminds me of, isn't that like a Riddle Schools character? Like some hairless Yeti thing and you have to give him hairspray or something? I mean, quite clearly he is not in the best condition. But I feel like that's what that's from. Hasn't there been like a riddle school reference in almost every single one of these games? Or am I going crazy? And am I just seeing things and hallucinating? Alright. Come on in. Get flashed. Ah ha 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 ha. Okay. You know, it's nice that Golden Flumpty isn't like one of the things that appears randomly if you do this too much. I wonder if anyone does. Is there like a Shadow Flumpty? He's here. I like how you can actually tell because of the shadow and less cartoony type colors, if you will, that he's actually there. And then also his actual body. Is he just sucking in his eyes, by the way? I can't tell if that's how his eyes close or if he's just sucking his eyes into his head. Because otherwise he just has a really, really weird form of eyelids. Like Demogorgon mouth eyelids. Come on in, Blam. That face. It looks like that one nerve meme thing where they have the guy pull on the exposed nerve. It wouldn't surprise me if that's what it was based on. Eat up. And then back. We're nearly halfway through the night. I'm gonna do it. Haha. Okay. I actually should probably check. Okay, we're good. Get out of here. The way he stretches his face. Oof. If I were to guess, I think Blam will come first. Nope, Blam will not come first, okay? Okay, Maman. Gungfuss doesn't seem to last long, so it's in our favor if we wait for him to leave. But then again, I don't know how long it takes before the enemies will actually truly notice you and attack. Hi. Get out of here. Is it just me or is Eyesore's head's gotten bigger? He also seems to resemble a dinosaur more than he previously had. I feel like Eyesore, the way it's spelled, is meant to play on a sort of dinosaur. And then the way you say it is meant to pronounce on the fact that either he is just so astonishingly ugly, or the fact there's a lot of eyes. But it really does look like his heads have increased in size. Alright. You have fun with that. Yeah, you can go into there. How do you choke on a urinal, by the way? Bit curious there. What are you doing to get that urinal in your mouth? Get out of here. Please. Thank you. Alright, 4 a.m., 9 flashes left. We should be fine. I wonder if we'll get more flashes for hard-boiled. Because as much as at the start I was saying stuff like, oh, we're gonna be fine. 9, well, to be fair, it's only half. Whatever. We're probably fine. So what do I do about that? Oh, is that Golden Flumpty? Okay, that would actually make sense if that was how Golden Flumpty was in there. Okay. Please, man. Please, I beg of you, my man. I beg of you. I'm gonna die. Okay. I think that was just Golden Flumpty in the furnace and not like any actual enemy. Or not in the furnace, I guess. You naughty man! Why are you doing this to me? That's my favorite cam to stop on. Come on, man. You didn't have to do that to me. Heat up more. 5 a.m. Can we survive one more hour? Probably not, but let's try anyways. Come on, Blam. Speed it up. And then you. We're gonna heat up first, though. Can you, I don't know, speed it up? Okay, there we go. And then we have ice sort of worry about. Hold on. That will leave us with only a measly 1 flash left. And there we go, with 1 flash left. Sam, 6 a.m. Oh, you're not gonna let it touch it. No! No! Survive until 6 a.m. Is this... Wow, you're a handsome boy, aren't you? Okay, this is like a combination of everything, every office? Or like, there's multiple. There is multiple. Oh god. All the death and gore. He's not having it, dude. I'm not having it. Okay. Skull emoji. Skull emoji. You really think you can win? Skull emoji. Alright. This room entirely changed. Oh Oh, I can just see them now. Oh, that's great. Okay. It looks like we have many a new... Oh! Okay. Death. Should have stayed away. I really should have. I really should have. Second Flumpty night. Well, I'm assuming that's the hard-boiled equivalent, which is why we'll be doing it in the next video. That's going to be it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. 30-minute video. Yeah, that's it.